Okay, so the hot streak is continuing at Goodwill. I don't know what's in the air these days. A lot of spring cleaning, just not sure. But I was running some errands, decided to stop in just briefly on a whim, and I get to the music section, and what do I find? A stack of Metallica tapes. This isn't even all of it, guys. Okay, I couldn't believe how many Metallica tapes I was seeing. Okay, so like here's a copy of Kill 'Em All. This is a reissue copy. There's actually an original one that was released on Megaforce Records, but the tape was missing from it, unfortunately. This is the Whiplash EP, so there's some early stuff going on there. How about Jump in the Fire? Okay, this is like a European release. Look at this tape right here. I mean, this is crazy stuff. So this is Music for Nations, and a bunch of these tapes ended up being European releases. You know, there's Ride the Lightning. There were three different copies of Ride the Lightning. Okay, another one of them was missing the tape as well. But I was just like, okay, so we got a Megaforce release, we got the other release. Then there were two copies of this Creeping Death like single. That it's weird because they have different tapes. You know, this is the Music for Nations release. It's actually got a really fun label right there if you look at that, because it contains Am I Evil as well as Blitzkrieg. So you see inside there, and then there's this writing with Kurt's information on there. I don't know what that is. Kirk Hammett, 18 years to November 25th, 1987. I don't know what that means. I don't know if that was written on by the previous owner as a joke, but there were two different copies, but the tapes are slightly different. Here's And Justice for All. Okay, so we got that. And then we've got this one. This is another one that's really interesting. The 598 EP. Okay. So we got that going on. I mean, it was just endless. And okay, of course, here's the Black Album. Okay. But then I started looking and I'm like, wait a minute. There's a whole other stack of tapes. What are these? Oh, Jason, are you jealous? I know you are. Metallica singles. That is right. So here we have Eye of the Beholder. It's backed with Bread Fan. Okay. Do a lot of covers, I think, on these when they do it. But here's the one single. It has the Prince. Okay. I'm not a super duper Metallica fan. I mean, I played a lot of their songs in high school with my high school band. I actually shared this with all my buddies from then. But that one is Enter Sandman. And then there's The Unforgiven. So a lot of Black Album singles. But then for some reason, two copies of Wherever I May Roam. So one of these is going to Jason because he told me he has Nothing Else Matters and Enter Sandman, which is great. Now, as a bonus, also in the mix, had to have come from the same collection. There was Black Sabbath, Heaven and Hell, which I'm sure is a great album. I only know their early stuff with Ozzy. But then also Misfits, Legacy of Brutality. Obviously, I'm a fan. I'm more '90s Misfits on Michael Graves era, but I of course love the Danzig era in a big way. I've seen the original Misfits live a couple of times. So anyway, very fun find today. Thank you, Goodwill, for being so good to me. Can't wait to see what we find next, huh?